Fellow Ambazonians, I want for Teguna for the house where he born for Bamenda, where they born for Bamenda. Two of our Ambazonian soldiers then die for day. One AK he born we for inside the fire. Now the compound is, I hope say we will learn a thing or two, because each time I talk, some distractor them. They will always distract our people them. Make we no follow up for make sure so we secure the thing we fight for. So the one na stranded Mami this way, na the tenant and this way they don't run come off that compound. As the compound it done born, zing the ram boss for some part of that compound. We go around una siam. Na very big compound as una fisiam. This incident happened for day. Most of the people that don't become now IDP. I go play una some of the audio them where the victim them people they be there for the time where they catch them, they hold them. Those people they may gonna hear from them when I hear which way actually happen. Hope we will learn a thing or two, because person where you need to learn anything for life. They talk you need to hear for know the reality on the ground, which way it really happen, how we feel lose ground and how we feel defeat ourselves. Then we will not get no hope. But hopefully, by going through this, it will never happen again. We'll prevent similar incident in the future, and we'll make our population understand. Because when you see people, they come out, they run. So if you say them be happy, when people then be unhappy, do you think that these people feel that what we are doing represents them? There is always a better way. We can always do things in a better way. We cannot hurt our own innocent people. People who are innocent carries the power of the Most High. When you say this struggle is being ordained, the person where it ordained the struggle, when I see the population, all the now they need to come off here, carry their caco them. If you say then they happy, we say the voice of the people are the voice of God. Now so we talking about this struggle. Do you know what these people are saying now? Look at all that quarter. Now places when a liberated area this of Bamenda. Now liberated area this of Bamenda where people them see how they feel for inside. So I go play the audio them. Make una hear by una self some of the witness testimony the way me una hear directly. Me una get the first-hand information about the investigation we don't conclude them, so that we go feel learn a thing or two. And I also share them with the soldier them. Me them too then learn a thing or two. Because say if they die now we the loss. If we make and so lost this struggle now all we will run lost. No one go back for the way we will be there before or for La Republic. No one ever join La Republic in any shape or form. But we must make sure say me this struggle in no can go for water. Me this struggle in no can go for water. Because if we allow struggle, me go the way it go. With people them promoting excesses or facilitating excesses like this, then we are losing our people. And once you lose your people, you have lost the struggle. So but our job now for rescue the situation, and hopefully we will succeed.
Yes, the one that looks local. Okay, police should be. If you can that turn who is who the police say who they have that bomb because they want to that petrol. This one that for run come again for part of no day. You go that side the crack. Let me say again, I said that boy don't put them. Hello? Let me say they don't take the money, then they buy on top of it. The money are going. They don't put top to me. I mean, the money don't go. 2.5 million. What are they used to say? Number 3 times. The second time, material never make you.
If I ask my mother, say me borrow 400,000. Say na 400,000 short for the money. Either already he show the motor for the phone. Yes. Yes. Say don't say send find way borrow the remaining one. and they send a million send them motor today. So say because they transport it go there now.
Yeah.
Go back for that village. Yeah.
Yeah.
So either of us spend money for
transport.
Yes.
So you want to go with your own
motor? If you want buy a motor so today so. Yesterday he talked to my master saying he find 400,000 borrowed, saying 400,000 short for the money. Then yeah, my master they bypass them for years so where they go for buying my gas. I said he can finally make 2 minutes. I said John can turn back. He can draw back after here. And I go inside house now. My master say don't come. Then take carry a gas bottle. So me just come. Yes. Because normally they are ask money for all week. Even me they ask me say who say the money there, who money there. Who says I say I no get money. Say no get no money for the house. No get no money. Who saw the key money? I open some place to show you say na for here at the key money when na 250 so the sleep for the 250 so na the 250 the sleep for the place. I say na for here at the key money. Then I to pass no pass. I show will carry the key box. That one to sleep for them. It broke down for my skin. Say man no touch nothing.
So just in case we are not here, which will happen, the 2 Amazonian soldiers where then die. Now their colleagues shoot them inside the house before them fall then die. According to the investigation, we would then make them. I think we don't hear the voice for the eyewitness them. The eyewitness they be day for day. They be one of the victims them, and then observation this way they don't report them. I will still play that part in case we are not here, which will happen.
When only one bond, they bond two. Yes, that block for nobody sleep.
Only one surely go sleep there.
Who die?
You don't see that block for that window.
It broke down. That way.
And then colleague shooting.
Yes, the one that block slow. Okay, colleague shooting. If you can that far, turn who is who the police who they have that bond because they.
So, from the information we get one way he come out, he run, where he colleague them, where they die, then shoot it, the one way he shoot them, where he shoot the one way they remain die. He did like he go for take treatment, and then the soldier from where to the here, he will be the place where he go for take treatment for they be raided, he then be captured, so make what soldier them understand exactly which way that transpired. This is how we destroy our struggle. When people they ask money or they ask liberation tax or whatever they ask scam, then they get an opportunity for do things where they no be one for do them or where they no be fit do them before. This opportunity they come now wait. It come now because they don't ban Frundi. They will make a lockdown. The people they then stand up for diaspora then declare they don't give a ban for the barrier for Frundi. As we Nadipa Matoya it be stand up for front will receive the cops. It now be a justification for the action where it don't take place. We get several compound them for inside Bamenda way. Our soldier they don't ask for liberation tax for day. The time way I be handle this issue them. I be talk for our population, both privately and publicly. There is a time for action. You can never take action without notification. Notification for the public. If you did truly you fight now for the public. When I remember some house and they way, this one will become over diaspora way na CPD people where they nobody they want me them pay some money. I don't forget those names. I need to look for my notebook. Those particular house them where it be own. What are the market share them where I don't handle them for Bamenda. When they need to pay their contribution for this war, the soldier they ask them say pay contribution. Those people they be pay before, without anybody is asking. I be decide for bring this system for liberation tax, for bring some level of accountability, and for stem out excessive. And I be push them. No man no be the accept them until they can catch this man for Kamwata. That way then catch the man for Kamwata. I decide for go ahead for announce them and I put them. I think that make now 2 years ago. So the thing where it spoil what things and I say even when good idea person they push good idea, No man no go fit take him if he look like say that person go get credit. Now our biggest problem that when something like this happen, boy, them way they fight for all man. When you fight to say you fight them for the population, their interest. The money where you collect them, you're not supposed to be sacred. You're supposed to be transparent. When you don't ask the money for public house with a rentage where you get public interest today, because any house where it be for market where the general public they rent them, people they rent out, they're picking them. Now a public interest, not just being a private issue anymore. Because even though that house it be owned by somebody we will not like them, that very house it be in possession of our own common civilian then we would then have to fight for them. Now the poor one then that way they rent these houses and we they never get family way if it be house or they not be their own house. So we need to know that one. Before any action it want take, it need to be appropriate. It need to be proportional. You know, need to be driven by a conduct of robbery. So the right thing to do when person it don't deny for pay money, would it talk publicly, would it talk privately, when it don't reach time to take action, would it even make a public announcement? Because no be some thief thing. This one no be cartel, no be fight for thief. Anything where you do them under darkness, you need to do them fine and it always been for thief. And the motivation why you do them for private, now because say you already do them for your own personal interest, not for the public. I don't stand for public. The house and way they don't deny for pay liberation tax. I be talking for the public. And that public pressure it be make and they be bow. They become pay the money and no damage be happen. No population be affected by which way happen. So this one is a combination of several things. One, they don't ask money for the person for the house where who owe this house. If they pay money, as if they don't always pay them. They be done talk for people that say if that man no pay money, me tenant then come out for the house. The man he be done guarantee say he don't pay the money. The only trigger where it happened before they go for this compound. Now this palaver say the man he can welcome CPD in person, and the soldier then take him for camp for day. Then come with two motor them. One Carina E. This other long motor where they let surrounding new motor the way na family motor then so. Come pack motor, enter for house them, carry people that cackle them, gas bottle them, put them for inside. One person where he be supposed to buy motor the next day, it like they be the target that particular house, now the house that we born. So the soldier them as they enter for inside that house, whether they collect that money where the man be done keep them 400,000 inside house or not, I no go give that information. Because it be the debt something there for inside we will need for still get to the bottom. But the end result na say the soldier then start shoot themselves. Then be pour petrol for all the big three compound the way they rent for that place. They be already pour petrol for all. Carry kakode they fit carry and pour petrol for all. But as they enter for the particular house, something transpired. They open fire within each other. Now way two of them die. The one way he run come out with bullet wound. Then the rest na history. The house is born. They not born the other two them because that incident will happen. Some of them run. They become for they shoot gun for up. The soldier way born na bafoot boy na soldier way we all know he. We know the place where he be stationed. They come where he station from there. And I call our population for calm. Me population it be calm, and I advise all of our soldier them. Make una not do anything we be motivated by una own personal interest. If una do work for the public, una be accountable to the public. If some man it give wrong policies, make una need to take advantage for that policy. Make una too una need to go lie or fool Amazonian leadership the way they for diaspora, where they be desperate for una support. Me then talk any kind of nonsense because una the one use that nonsensical law for our own personal motive. When you victimize anybody, even God himself will fight against you. We will fight a good fight for our people them. We no need for chest shadow. We need for focus for La Republique army, their terrorist regime. The members them for the regime, where did they support them, where did they enable them. Most of them we know them already. Now, unelected people, now first of all, people already don't commit a crime because they talk to them being a mayor, senator, parliamentarian, where no man we vote them. These people then will get evidence saying that they choose target for the Cameroon army on the ground. So these are legitimate people for arrest them. The one the way it don't lead to the death of person where they don't make them public, those one that you get different degree and you get different way for treat them. Just normal person where you dey for inside quarter, just because say na CPDM, na SDF, or you get family member for day, you know if you go target it. If you go do them, God says he go fight against you. We need to focus on our enemy. This talk where they don't we could declare the one a traitor, the one at this one, it no go ever help we, it go only destroy the struggle. Any man where he love you as a soldier, he want protect you, he go tell you the truth. He no go just come for play with you for get your support, get some few short-term benefit for likes. At the end of the day, it will be a disaster for all of we, because the soldier them will need them. If we no be fight, the way we fight, we no, the struggle no for day the way they probably not ever even acknowledge. Say we will be a people them, and we need to continue for fight for make sure so we get a just solution will be acceptable and it will meet up with our aspiration them. We need to continue for resist. For we forever get anything good out of this struggle, we need to be honest, we need to be disciplined, and we need to make sure say anything we do, ask yourself, how will it benefit our population? Am I being motivated by my own greed? Is it for my own self primarily? And I'm just using this struggle as a means. Ask yourself those questions. When your answer it be good with you and your God, go ahead and do what you want to do. But know that nobody can intimidate anybody in this struggle. Nobody. We all have seen the effect of this relationship with La Republic, the dismissal of our identity, marginalization. We now see the poverty, dismantling of all of the things the way we be done be them in self-governance. We fight for rebuild our dignity, for restore the dignity, our sovereignty and our respect and our place for this society. Make man in no can spoil them. If you be done see so your Bamileke, you want hold and go take money. No can talk to me then go drive Bamileke people them because you want to use that one for go target that particular Bamileke. No go kill some innocent Bamileke because you want to go please some person where it go facilitate you for do the thing where you want to do and before. It no go help we for nothing. Inside Bamenda, we know gendarme people their house where they rent them. We know police people their house where they rent them. We don't pass this information or come them get them. We know get the way they sleep with La Republique, the terrorist military. We know the hotel the way they go. We know time where they enter for day. We know time where they come off for day. We get plenty big important work for do them. Where when you do them, you should say you see how our civilian they be happy. When you can't do this type of rough work for inside our own quarter, the people there they cry, now our own people them. How do you feel these people are happy with you? Do you think they are happy with you? They are not. All those people there that pack come off for that house, them be jobless now, them be now displaced people inside Bamenda. You feel say when they see you an Amazonian soldier you pass, there will be pride in you. You go isolate yourself, or people that will fool you, isolate you from population. When they isolate you, now for the way the devil will come meet you. Because lion, this animal for La Republique, they walk around, they look you, they don't isolate you, then come now for the whoop. So maybe we'll learn one thing. For this 7 years we'll fight, we'll go back and look for 2018. How we all soldiers they be protected. They no be even the talk something say tax. They be give money for Agama for inside Bamenda, no man no be the ask them. General Sagat for inside Boya, no man no be the ask them. All our soldiers, they no man no be the use force. Soldiers, they no be even the ask money for buy gun. They no be the fight that because some man they sponsor them. So we need to rekindle our love for our people. We need to rejuvenate the purpose why we fight. And we need to adopt right practices them. We go benefit now our country. No be for fight for be dominant. Whatever we do, whatever we say, we shall be accounted for. Whether you do good or you do bad, one day your own day will come. But make sure say you do want your own day do want come, you do go as somebody who you don't do the best according to your ability for help your own people. There is no glory greater than that. There is no dignity and honor in life greater than that. May God help us all.